Good morning. Day 59. I'm a little concerned here. I just walked into this little forest area, and the air is visibly smoky. I mean, it's a fabulous dawn, but there's some sort of, it doesn't smell all that smoky. It's not choking, but it's, very visible. And yesterday, as I was hiking along in the afternoon, I could definitely smell smoke. Not sure where it's coming from. Not sure if it's going to threaten the through hike or not. This morning, early morning, before I woke up, after I woke up, before I got up, before I started my morning pack-up routine, I went through basically day by day. And I think this is going to work. And I think it's going to work to get through the Sierras. And as a matter of fact, I think I have enough that when I get into town here, I'm going to try to sign up to go to the Alda West gathering back up in northern Oregon for the Triple Crown. So, yeah, and I felt good about that. I was just like, yeah, I think I need a little, I don't know, ego stroke or something like that. To go get my Triple Crown, sit there with my funny little paper hat on my head and have my photos from my childhood. And when you register for the Triple Crown, they ask for 4 photos, one from your childhood, and from what I've seen of past ones, the geekier, the more awkward, the better. So I picked one that's pretty awkward from my childhood, and one each from somewhere on the Triple Crown trails. So, but yeah, when I talked to Shroomer, who's hiking up to help administer the event, it's really quite an event, and they attract a quality of speakers and presenters to the event every year that really quite remarkable. So anyway, I think I'm going to sign up and go, and still have enough time to get through the Sierras. The resupply in the Sierras is going to be tough. I got it. There are going to be some long food carries. But when I was on the CDT, I did food carries like that more than once. So I think I'll be able to do it. It's going to be a matter of keeping healthy, not getting injured. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Now this is going to look really, really obvious to anyone. And you would think, how is that even possible? But as I hike along, sort of looking essentially down, quarter down, half down, and with the brow of either my hat or my stocking cap shading sort of the upper part of the peripheral vision, my head went right there. Boom. And it's sitting right across. You can't see from this perspective. It's right in the middle of the trail. Right in the middle of the trail. I think the trail maintainers just go, oh, well, no one would bump into that. This happens pretty routinely. I don't know that I can break it off, but it needs to be sawed off. And not just like right here, but way back there. I'm not going to go into details, but something has happened in the past few days to someone dear to my family. And such things are of a particular sensitivity to me right now. The last couple hours I've been hearing essentially constant helicopter flights around, maybe also some fixed wing, but it's kind of hard to tell if they're relevant to anything going on. One of the helicopters flew over just recently. It was a relatively light helicopter. I didn't see any, like distinctive markings on it, but it was trailing this long wire with like a tail kind of thing. Pretty unusual. Like it was maybe transporting cargo or something slung underneath. And given the air conditions, which are just been deteriorating all day, I wonder if there's a fire in the area and they're, trying to support some firefighters out in the field with bringing in equipment. So, didn't have any equipment from back behind me, which at this point would be north. So, if anything, I would say that's where is a guess where the fire might be, but it's hard to tell, especially with the direction of the wind. Okay, anyway, something I'm monitoring today. It's about 3:20 in the afternoon. The trail today, especially the latter part, but has been quite cruisy. So although I hadn't planned on it, I may be able to get into Burney Falls State Park, and maybe even get a ride into town. Air is still smoky. I'm not hearing any helicopters right now, but I did want to expand on something that I said earlier this morning based on the accounting of the days, and that was my attitude towards the trail shifted sometime in the wee hours of the morning when I did that. And calculated kind of an end date. It's not the end of the Pacific Crest Trail. It's not even the beginning of the end of the Pacific Crest Trail. But it is, as they say, the end of the beginning. And this is an attitudinal thing as much as anything. The end of the beginning. Today.